Hi, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. Hello. Oh gosh. Butter. Right, Hi Randy. Upside down again. Doesn't matter what I do. Happy Easter everybody. Happy Easter Jenny. Hi Diane. Let me get this set. Do you know one day? Hi Christine. Happy Easter to you. Let me just... I tried to set this up so that I could plug the camera in from the other end, but it's not happened. Anyway, thanks Randy. I just had to share her. Obviously I didn't want her to put her on a completely public platform, but I trust the friends I've got in that group, so, and her mum's in that group too, so if anything goes wrong we'll sort it out quickly. But yeah, it's just amazing. Anyway, I've come on tonight just for a wee quick one. I'm going to go and have a hot bath in a little while and chill out with my husband for a little bit. But I've been playing, I just received this wildly, oh hi Jackie, in you come. I just received this stamp set, Wildly Happy, and I just wanted to have a wee quick play with it. So I'm going to play with the baby elephants. I did play a little bit last night. I know. Jenny, are you in my crafty group? If you're in Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Facebook group, you'll see it. I've not put it onto YouTube, not into a public platform. I've just put it into our own private group. Yeah, you'll see it in the group, Jenny. Anyway, back to me. I can't have her taken over. I know I just received it last week. I just gave in and got it. I like it. I do like line drawings. And actually it'll be really good for baby cards, but my favourite thing to do with stamping is making up a wee picture. So I've got out some other stamp sets here that I'll probably feature in. You'll be familiar with most of these sort of scene builder type stamp sets. So I'm going to use bits from each of them, and I'm going to do a bit of masking. So let's put it all aside and see what happens. As I say, I did play a bit, so I've kind of got a clue where I'm going with this, but who knows if what I plan will work. But what I've got is, you can see that I have been playing. Those of you who watch Ruth from Artful Stamping, I was actually doing this last night while I was watching her video, and it was so funny that we had similar things out to play with. Right, so I've got my card base, which is half a sheet of A4. I've got one layer, I've got two layers of Whisper White. One that's slightly larger that will layer up with this top layer. Now you will, if you've been watching my videos for a wee while, this is a style that I use a lot, but it's fun. So I'm going to do it again. Excuse me while I put the noise off my phone. Make it silent. Right, I think we're ready to play. So I've got some masks here. I'm going to I'm going to stamp the elephants in grey. I'm not using a whole lot of... Oh, Christine, snow! 12 to 16 inches. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just too much. That's too much. In Scotland, we are quite likely to get snow at Easter. They do say that there's more chance of snow at Easter than there is at Christmas. However, that amount doesn't usually come in April. Anyway, I'm going to put these elephants, just going to stamp them down. Do about there. Look at the detail in that. I'm going to do them again. Quite close to each other, I think. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make them look like a herd here. I've already cut these masks out. Let's make total use of the mask. Bring this up a bit more. I'm going to stand up and do this bit so that I get a decent amount of pressure on it. We've had snow and blizzards on Easter weekend before, but not, and been freezing cold, but it hasn't been like copious amounts. Right, so you'll see when I take that off, we've kind of got a group of elephants. So let's just put that mask back on there, and then we'll pop this one. You could go on and have even more, you know, you could mask that up and then you could have another group there. But I'm going to put a wee bit of background in there, I think, anyway, so that'll be enough for elephants. They're masked up. I'm going to put a bit, I don't know if we'll have a bit of a low moon in there. There's a sticky bit, put that about there. I don't know if it's a moon or a sun yet. And then I'm going to sponge. Oh, in you come, Nikki, you're more than welcome. In you come, not seen you in a while. I hope you're having a peaceful Easter. I certainly have found my inner calm the last couple of days. And we were lucky today in Scotland. We did get some sunshine. So, right, I've got one of these makeup blending brushes. I think this is, oh no, I don't. Yeah, I'm just going to, excuse me while I make up my mind. Put my scissors out the way. So I'm just picking up some ink on this. I'm not being too terribly, what I'm just going to do is get a layer of colour on the whole thing and just a blue background on everything. I like to kind of do some sweeps out from because that kind of gives a good definition around it, and I'm not sure, I might go over that more. So I just get some colour down. Big splodges are fine. I'm saying that because that's what I just did. It's probably better to take the worst of the ink off first, but by the time we're done, that's just texture in my sky really. I want some blue down here because I'm going to have water at the front, but I just want some colour underneath. This is the no technique way to do a picture. As they say, trust the process. So I just want to get some blue and texturized, so you can see some depth in these. These are fine, these blotches, because I will make it darker as we go. That will be fine. So that's a start to that. Now I want to get some water, effect of water sort of taken from high tide these waves and just going over with. It's Night of Navy that I'm using. I'll take the hills off there because I can't see what I'm doing, of course. So I actually sat out in the sun for a couple of hours and I've got rosy cheeks. I did have to have a cardigan on, it wasn't t-shirt weather. Or as we say in Scotland, it wasn't quite tap saff weather, but... So basically I'm just going to go along in a straight line just at the feet of the elephant. So they've come to the watering hole really. I love this stamp. It just, well, you know that's water now, don't you? Whatever, you know. So that's, put that to be cleaned. Randy, these brushes are brilliant. I've just got a set of 5, that's all I've got. And what I did was, though, so that I can generally know what colour's been on it before, is I just put a wee tab. I've done that. A red one and a blue one, but I don't stick to a particular shade. This is for dark blue and that's for the deeper reds, just in case. But if you give them a good clean off, they don't really, the colour doesn't seem to stay on them if you clean them off when you're done. Right, so where was, oh, we want some mountains in now. So where's my grey? We'll put the mountains in grey, shall we? There are craft companies that do these brushes, but they charge so much more than they're charging ridiculous prices and calling them craft brushes, but they are makeup blending brushes. I don't know whether to put that maybe about there. Don't worry, it'll be all right. Stamp off. I should have done a stamp off on that as well. Right, that's enough impression of mountains. And then we need some greenery around. So we've got various options. High Tide has got, it's got 2 sheets of stamps. I had the wrong one in my hand. So we've got some grass here which could maybe be handy, and there's these wee shrubs from Nature's Beauty. These ones are quite good. And I'll get a green down. What green will we have? I think garden green against the Night of Navy will be nice and strong. Oh, hi Karen, in you come. We're just playing. I'm getting inkied up. So I'm just making a wee picture. I just got wildly happy this week, so I'm justifying indulging myself and making use of it. I don't know where I need a small block. Take another one out just in case. So, yeah, like a nice wee one. Right, where's green? Okay. So let's put some might add some more at the front once I've unmasked the elephants. Right, and then we'll try some of these in as well. So need to kind of fill this gap between the water and the mountains. This is a fine stamp, it's lovely. Just to give some greenery, that's all. I did consider using some of the little fir trees, but I just decided that elephants don't really roam where fir trees grow. Well, there we go, we've got some bits and pieces growing there. So what else could we add into this picture? What about some wading birds? I just get carried away once I start. Oh, hello Cindy from Arizona. I was there earlier this year. I was in Sedona and Phoenix. I had a fabulous holiday there. Not there now though. Glad we went early for our holiday or we wouldn't have got it. So let's have some wading birds at the watering hole. Wonder what will they the grey, do you think the grey will show up? Let's see. It's a bit, I think I might actually just do them in the blue. Or maybe not, maybe they're okay like that. Let's just carry on. What did green birds? Oh well, we've got green birds now. I didn't mean to be green. Oh well. That's approximately what I paid Randy. Yeah, I think mine were possibly slightly more expensive. I think mine were £6.99 UK pounds, but very comparable. They might even have been £7.99, but I got, yeah, maybe they are green parrots, Randy. They're green now anyway, green birds. What else could we add in here? What else can be in the water? I think I'm just getting carried away, I'm just checking that. And definitely want some flying birds above, and the best flying birds that I know are the ones in high tide. So let's have a look now. I think that'll be fine. I don't think I want too many more there. So what I'm going to do is take that off there, and then I'm going to, I should have done the mountain. I'm going to do the mountain again. I've kind of done that back to front, haven't I? I wanted a bit of mountain showing in the moon. That's fine, that's okay. And then I'm going to go over it all with blue. So where did I put my brush? And here's the blue again. You don't want that to start quite. So I don't know if this is moonlight or what. Just build it up a bit more. Don't know if that's a bit far over. Because I didn't really want that white line around them, so let's just need to get a bit more blue in there. Look, that's not what I was after. I mean, it's not a disaster, but it's not what I was at. Whoops, it's not what I was after. Right, I think we're just about ready to unveil. That's green, Janice, don't add that. Are you with me so far? Still got a mess. I'm going to put some birds through the moon. Birds through the moon or over the moon. See if we can get them in. I add these buns every time, but why not? Why not? So we'll do blue. We'll just add some up this side as well. Alright, so we've got birds flying in our scene. I just like it's just playtime for me at making up a picture like this. And then I need my blends to do my heffalumps. And I put a big splodge of inky finger on my elephant. Oh well. A bit of the sky fell on my elephant. I'll close the ink before I make any more disasters. It just wouldn't be me if I didn't do a disaster while I'm filming. So the elephants have come to the watering hole. So I'm going to use the dark smoky slate. Oops. And I'm just using the lines that Stampin' Up have given me already and just put in some of the dark a bit under the ear there and use the wrinkly bits, and then I'll take the light one over the top. Try and leave it so that you can see. Just talk amongst yourselves while I'm colouring in. No real skill required, which is good because I don't have any. So what's everybody else been doing this Easter Sunday? Have you managed to communicate with family or friends? Have you managed to do some crafting? Obviously, when you're colouring in on your own and not on a video, you can take more time than I have. I'm just quickly adding in. Obviously, if you do a small amount at a time, we'll have to have a big dark patch on this trunk, won't we? Try and get shot of the blue out of there. You can take more time, do a small amount of time and you'll get more blending out of it. Let's try and use the brush end of this one. It is a wee bit damaged, but it might just work a wee bit quicker. See, this wasn't really about my colouring skills, it's just about a homemade hamburger. Well done, Jenny, rather than a takeaway one. And what are you saying, Christine, there? You're here by yourself, your husband's a truck driver. Oh gosh. I hope he's safe. Well, this is kind of an answer to Ruth's challenge, because anyone who doesn't follow Ruth, pop over to Artful Stampin' with Ruth on. If you go to Artful Stampin' on YouTube, she put out 2 challenges yesterday. One was about using something old that you haven't used in a while, and one was about using something new. I think that's what it was, I remember. So that in this one I've done both. I've used something new and something old, but I think it was actually the one was something you've had for a while and you haven't actually used yet. To be honest, I only just got this. So do you know what, you can take more time over, you know, blending your colours and do wee bits. I'm kind of wanting to do something a bit more here to distract a wee bit from my blue blob. Blend that in a wee bit more. But even just that quick scribbly putting the colour in there. Because these are alcohol markers, they're really forgiving and they dry in. There we go, that's not too bad. He's been in a fight and he's got a bruise. So a wee story will be okay. Right, and then I want just to put a wee bit more green around their feet. But do I know where I put the wee grass stamp? Here it is. And my garden green. There is a smaller tuft of grass, isn't there? I'm going to get that instead. There's a wee trotty teeny one here. I'm a hoot. I'm just a mess. Look at me covered. You just need to make up a story, yeah. That's why I deliberately put that blue bit there to make it look like a bruise. Believe that if you like. You can come to our watering hole. Maybe get a bit more green around this side to just because I don't want to stop. I don't want to leave you. I do like your company. I do enjoy knowing that I'm not just completely on my own and going completely mad. Right, that's enough. That's the watering hole. It's obviously got some greenery, but they've come to get a drink at the watering hole. So I think that's me done stamping. So let's tidy up. Not one of my strong points. But I do have a dish here to put all the dirty stuff in. And I'll go and wash that later. Right, so where did I put the other bits and pieces I had ready to make this card? Right, I think I'll get a clean bit. And a dimensional, but who else gets them everywhere? Did you, Karen? I've not watched your video yet. You put one up earlier on. If you're looking for somebody to watch, Karen makes the most exquisite 3D items. She does boxes and bags and notebooks and all kinds of lovely projects. So check out Corrie Paper Crafts. I need to do a catch up as well, Karen. Right. And Karen's one of our lovely frontline nurses, Corrie Papercraft. She's a nurse and she's going on the front line this week. So she's not usually a uniform nurse, but she's going back into a uniform to help. Just keep safe, my darling. I wouldn't like to tell you where I found the backings of Dimensionals, Christine. Not sure it's fit for a public forum. Right. It's like a photograph. See, I was down at the watering hole and look at what I saw while I was there. So there you go. My little picture for this afternoon. I just think they're so sweet, and I couldn't think exactly how I was going to use them. So that's me started. I mean, obviously I'll be able to do kind of classic baby cards and things like that. So now I've got to think up ideas to use the other stamps as well. Oh, thanks, Jenny. I'm not so sure about that. So now we have to do the panda and the rabbits and the fox. Pardon, we need to think about that. But they are very sweet and they're beautifully drawn. Just like a pencil drawing. Anyway, so if you're watching this on the replay, if you push the live chat button, you'll get to see why I was saying what I was saying, or some of why I'm saying what I was saying, because I'm chatting with people who are watching it live. And thanks everyone who watches me, who supports me. Please subscribe and please share with anyone that you think might be interested, because that helps. And if you're not already a subscriber of Corrie Papercrafts, please pop over and check out Karen's videos. She does some gorgeous things, like I've said. And Karen's a frontline nurse. Let's show her some support and some love. And also, if you're not a supporter of Artful Stampin', I was using some of the things that Ruth was using last night in her challenges, so check her out as well. But thank you very much for putting up with me. Oh, and Jenny, I watched one of Jenny's videos this morning. Jenny Gets Inky With It. She does some nice YouTube videos as well, so pop over and have a look at Jenny. I don't think I've missed anyone else that's here with me this afternoon that does YouTubes. But thanks everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Easter. I've got a kind of idea to come back on tomorrow and share with you. But thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.